proposed for us to have some. Ooh, to be frank with you, Mama, I really enjoyed it because I love to feel spoiled. After that day, my boyfriend has changed. He also proposed for us to have. My boyfriend, who I love so much, and he loves me too much. Our love took to another angle and we have been enjoying the moment. Of lately, he suggested for us to spice our relationship by trying new things, and we add some flavors to our relationship in order for us to explore some feelings and sweetness. That's fine. We have tried so many things I have never tried before. We have tried so many toys, both now and whip and lashes and handcuffs. And he even said we should try and play some roles. We have done nurse, maid, cleaner, gym instructor, massage therapist, doctor, slave and teacher, and many others. The truth is that I really enjoyed them to the fullest because I unlocked a lot of feelings, and it helped me also to unlock a lot of feelings and sensations in me, and all these made our love to grow more wild, which I am enjoying. Okay, getting interesting. All right, but the current problem now is that he proposed for us to have some. Ooh, at first I disagreed, but he has a way of convincing me to do things I would never do. After much conviction, I agreed. Some. Then he invited his friend for him to be his second guy, and we did it that night. To be frank with you, Mama, I really enjoyed it because I love to feel spoiled. Okay? After some days, he also proposed for us to have some. This time around with his friend's girlfriend, and I agreed without much hesitation. And the day came. I really enjoyed it to the fullest. It was like the other time. It was really fun. We got to do a lot of things. We got to play a lot of things. We interchanged and exchanged a lot of things that night. It was really, really, really fun, and I really enjoyed it. Okay? But the issue now is that since after that day, my boyfriend has changed his attitude towards me. He no longer treats me like he used to. He no longer shows me love and affection. And all of a sudden, he detests my presence. He can't even look me in the eye or look at me properly again like he used to. And when he does finally looks at me, he looks at me with so much disgust. I have tried everything possible to know what is really the matter. I have asked him if I offended him. I have also asked myself if there is any way I have offended him. I have tried to search in my heart to see if there is something I did wrong that I didn't know. At first, I thought it was just his normal role playing of so many things because he takes me unawares. Sometimes he comes in, starts shouting at me, try to play a role of a father, and maybe after a long time I will now realize it was just a role. He takes me unawares to act some roles in our fantasy playing. But this time around, this one has taken more than a long time because it has been weeks. And I keep asking him. He has kept me in the dark for long. He's not saying anything right now. And I'm confused because he's acting like someone that doesn't want me anymore, but doesn't know how to tell me to my face. I still think he's a prank. I still think he's trying to test me. I still think he's trying to play a role. But if this is a role, it is the longest role we have ever done. Sometimes our role lasts for 2 days to 3 days. But this role has gotten to a month plus. And he's not dropping the act. Rather, he's trying to add so much action to to whatever he's doing. It's becoming so boring and annoying at this state. I don't know how else to do this. Nowadays, he doesn't even invite me to his house anymore like he used to. He invites me to his house regularly before, but now I had to call him and force myself to visit his house. And sometimes our intimacy nowadays is just nothing to write home about. The love and affection is no longer there. The feelings and emotions is no longer there. It's no longer mind-blowing as usual. And like before, it's no longer much adventurous. It's just as if I'm forcing myself on him. And he's not giving me any reason to doubt my thoughts. I don't know how else to handle this man. But I believe you can tell me what to do and how to do it. Please, how do I handle this, Mama? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for your reply. Wow, that is really a long one. How do we handle this? I don't know what to do. How do we advise this our sister? Because it's obvious the guy's attitude and character is telling us the obvious fact that he doesn't want her anymore. That is what the character is so saying. Because when a guy starts giving you this character, he or she, whether a guy or a girl, is trying to let you know, giving you a privilege or a chance to read the handwriting on the wall. Some people don't know how to openly say I don't want anymore. But I want to advise every young girl, using this video to advise every young girl. If you are in such a relationship where a guy is telling you for you guys to do some things, it's quite okay if it's what you want to do. But what is not okay is to involve a third party. 3 is a crowd, no this and no peace. 3 is a crowd, no this and no peace. This is your private body. This is your private space. You should allow and accept anything that will not invade your privacy. For you bringing in a third party into your private life means that your life is no longer private. It has been made public to everybody. And you'll be treated as a public person. Not public figure, but a public person. And not just a public person, but a public used item. Or a public non-valued item. So for you not to have this experience, or for you not to give anybody a chance to treat you as such, regard and secure your private life. If you want to have it with someone, that's okay. That is your own choice. But just know that 3 is a crowd. Once a third party is involved, please take your leave. Give a bow and take your leave. Because what comes after that adventure, you will never get back from it. Once you have done it, you have done it. And let me also tell you, no man will accept or see or even experience another man having you, and we expect the man to still value you. Your value is that place that you guys did that thing. Once you are getting off from that scene, once you are done with that scene, you are leaving your value behind. You can't go back to where you are or go back to who you were with that value, because you don't regard your value. You have misused it, you have misvalued it, you have mismanaged it. The value in your value has gone. What is there is just an empty space. So after all the scenario, after all the scenes, after all the practice, the character, the playing, the role playing, once you are standing up, you are leaving your value there. That is why, girls, it is advised that you be very, very conscious of whatever you are doing. Be conscious of the decisions you are taking. Some decisions you don't take it because you were forced to or because you were convinced. Learn to be a woman of your words. Let your no be no. Let your no stand out in everything. Let your no be no. Let them know you are someone that once you say no, you are saying no. It is your discipline area. That is your watchword. That is you trying to protect your value. Because once a woman loses her value, my darling, there is no how you can get it back easily. I don't say you can't get it back, but it won't be easy. Your life will never remain the same. I hope you understand me. So the earlier you try to protect your value, protect your territory, your private part is your private life. Your private life is your private everything. Your body should be your privacy. Whoever you invite to your privacy should not be more than one person. You and that person is two. Extra person is a crowd, which is three. No this and no peace. Don't you ever invite more than one person into your private life, because it's no longer private. Okay, now imagine a situation where there are about two guys at the same time. That's insane. Unless that is the kind of lifestyle you want to live. But if that it is not, you were convinced to do it, don't do it. Because even the person that convinced you to do it will now degrade you. The person will not place any value on you again. Can you just see it? Can you see the clear picture? Having the knowledge that him and his friend did this thing to you, so-called girlfriend, and you think you still have value in his life. You don't. Some men can be so cunning. Some men can be manipulative, but you need to outsmart them. If you come across such men, learn to outsmart them. How do you outsmart them? By saying no. No, no. If you see that your no is turning to a fight or quarrel, take your leave. It is better you live with your value, your dignity, than living without your value, living it at a miserable and disgusting place. Living with your value and dignity is better than living without your value and dignity. A woman should be proud of herself. Her pride is her private life, and her private life should not involve more than one person. No this and no peace. See you in an next video. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Queenette Life Stories TV. Don't forget.